Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me in Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm RJ. When it comes to the Chiliad mystery, many of us have considered that Rockstar could be the biggest troll of all time, guys. And that is really what I wanted to talk about in this video. I have to give some confessions here, guys. If you look at every mystery here in Grand Theft Auto 5, or at least most mysteries, they all end up with some kind of open-ended conclusion or really just an unsatisfying ending. Here we're on top of Mount Chiliad, where you can find the biggest mystery in the game, and that of course is the Chiliad mystery. Those of us who've played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, we looked forward to what Mount Chiliad would offer here in the next installment of San Andreas, and sure enough, you get to the top of the mountain, you find this epic mural. Now, the mural has a bunch of different things that, of course, are going to catch your eye, but it's kind of crazy how the symbol on the right side of the mural is the one that stands out to most of us. Now, you have the jetpack, which was a huge part of that original San Andreas, and the fact that they show it off here on this mural just got everybody thinking that we'd eventually be able to fly the skies of the second coming of San Andreas with that jetpack. And then you continue on to the altruist camp. You find the jetpack symbol there. It all leads to nothing, at least so far. And it would be, no big deal if that was it. But it turns out that, like I said, every mystery ends out that way, guys. I'll show it off here in this episode. Like I said, this is going to be the confessions of a Chiliad mystery hunter here today, guys. I'm sure most of you probably share the same feelings that I have here. I think that there is going to be a conclusion to this massive mystery. I don't know if it's going to be hidden in the game via DLC within Grand Theft Auto 6 or maybe even in Red Dead Redemption 2. We'll figure it out one day, but that doesn't mean that there's some trolling that's not going on right now, because I think that Rockstar really might be the biggest trolls in the gaming industry. For as awesome as they are, they give us these epic games, but they're trolling us, guys. It can definitely be pretty frustrating, but when it comes to that mystery in the first San Andreas that I mentioned, revolving around Bigfoot, that went unsolved, but it really wasn't too surprising. It wasn't until this game, L.A. Noire, where Rockstar taught us to solve these massive mysteries. Now, it might not be the best endings to the mystery, and you might not even get the real ending to the mystery, but the game, of course, had nothing to do with, random crime that you could commit. Instead, you were on the other end of the spectrum trying to solve it. So we would hope that you would get more of that mixed in with GTA 5, because if you had that hybrid between L.A. Noire and Grand Theft Auto 5, that would be just a massive game, complete where you can decide to either be the criminal or solve the crimes. And here we are in Grand Theft Auto 5, where it looks like that's exactly what they are doing. The game has the same epic storyline per usual in a GTA game, but it also has these hidden mysteries that you can find, especially in the next-gen version of the game, where this mineshaft, which was closed in the original version, can now be blown open. You can explore a huge cave. So we were looking around all throughout the game for these hidden clues to the murder mystery, wondering, what are we going to get when we solve this mystery? This is going to be so crazy. And especially here in the cave, you can explore the whole thing, but the only thing that you find is one clue, the final clue to the murder mystery, a dead body. So what do you get? When you come to the final clue of the mystery, all it does is give you 2 new filters. So when we unlocked that, we were like, whoa, we have to find maybe a new clue by using the filters, something we can only see by using these creepy filters. But no, that's it. The ending is the filters. That's the only thing you get. So that's a little bit of a what the fuck moment. But it continues with the other mysteries in the game. Once again, this massive cave, it's pretty fun to explore, but there's no point. The only thing to see is, relatively at the front of the cave here. It's just a dead body, and it only does something when you look at all the other clues. What the fuck? Perhaps the biggest troll in the game is the Space Stalker. You have to go all around Grand Theft Auto 5 finding 50 hidden spaceship parts. You give those spaceship parts to a character named Omega, who's basically an Easter egg towards Doc Brown from Back to the Future. He looks at a mini UFO and then says, "I'll see you on the other side, brother." You never see him again, and he leaves you with this. Now at first you're like, okay, maybe we can use it to travel through time or at least do something cool. It even has a rare horn that barely ever plays, you know, it sounds like some sort of alien horn. But no, to this day, it seems as if this is one of the most useless vehicles in the game. So why would this be the hardest vehicle to get? You know, going around finding these 50 spaceship parts that are almost impossible to find on your own. You'd think that there's something more to it, but no, it is still unanswered or a massive troll, guys. Even the green lights from the space docker match up with the light that shines down from the Zancudo UFO, as well as the lights on the satellite array. So once again, it looks like it has something to do with Chiliad Mystery, but at this point, it has absolutely nothing to do with anything in the game. The Epsilon Cult is a secret organization that you can join in the game. It looks like they have their hands on everything, and their leader is extremely ominous, this dude named Chris Formage, who looks like he has the jetpack in GTA Online. I'll put the link in the description if you're not quite aware of that. But when it comes to the ending of the Epsilon Cult, you can either blow up their chopper and steal their $2.2 million, or they give you this tractor. Definitely an unfitting ending to the Epsilon missions. Now, even if you do blow up the helicopter and run away with the money, they'll give you 10 Epsilon tracks that you can collect. But if you do that, at the end of the trail, all they'll do is give you some sort of Epsilon Bible. That, of course, is definitely unanswered itself. Definitely pretty weird, guys. And there's so much more. Of course, you have Dom. You get this ghost dog that apparently tells you about a guy who's stuck in a parachute in a tree. You go around doing all the parachute missions, and at the very end, Dom jumps off the dam. We think that there might be a way to save him, but that's, of course, a pretty odd ending. You have the Altruist Cult here. You bring the sacrifices to the cult, and as you can see on the sacrificial stone, there's the same jetpack symbol from the Chiliad mural. So you find this jetpack symbol, you're like, okay, here it is. It is something to do with the Altruist camp. Obviously, we're bringing the sacrificial lambs here, and the jetpack is on the sacrificial stone. So if we bring enough sacrifices to them, maybe, as crazy as it sounds, we'll get the jetpack. Instead, they turn on Trevor, and that's about it. You get some cash, and you never hear from the Altruist again. As you can see, the clan of naked people is nowhere to be found. Now, underneath the Altruist camp, there's a cave that has all kinds of weird writing on it. It's another place that looks like it might have some secrets to hold. Let's see if we can jump down. This is going to be bad. Here we are, guys. So the different messages on the wall: praise him, give thanks, see the eye. Who knows what it means? You have the fire inside and the skull and all the suns. It is yet just another unanswered location. I also wanted to mention Trevor's mom, guys. At the end of the game, Trevor reunites with her and then rushes off to find some pills or something for her, to never hear from her again. That is another unsolved mystery where, you know, not only do we not have an answer, but we're just left in the dark. We don't know what the hell's going on. Now, I do want to give credit to Rockstar for the Bigfoot mystery. There's this whole Bigfoot versus the Beast mystery that is extremely hard to get to. In fact, the people that I know that actually were able to solve it had to use cheats to do so. But that's an example of a well-hidden mystery that, of course, was well hidden for quite a while, that Rockstar did give a conclusive ending to. Maybe the Bigfoot versus the Beast Easter egg is proof that the Chiliad mystery still has a hidden ending. And I know many people believe that this is just referencing the UFO that spawns on the top of the mountain at 3 a.m. But you can see how I'm really starting to wonder if Rockstar is huge trolls here. You have the cracked egg, which could be the main storyline of the game, leading through to the core. You have the UFOs. I mean, we do see the UFOs when we get 100% completion. But what about the jetpack? Nobody has an answer for that. It's well hidden at the Altruist camp, and it's still a part of the Chiliad mystery. Hopefully, with all the references to the Rocketeer in the game, we will eventually be able to fly the jetpack here in Grand Theft Auto 5. The ultimate prize, and definitely what everybody wants. Thanks again for hearing me out, guys. You can tell it's definitely a little bit frustrating but I still think there will be an ending to the Chiliad mystery, and probably even bigger mysteries to solve in Red Dead Redemption 2. Subscribe if you're new, hit the notification button so you can catch our upcoming live stream where we get 100% completion and kill off Michael. Catch you guys next time, stay tuned, but more importantly, as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends.